Hello. Hello, YouTube. I am back. Did you miss me? So, granted, I imagine most people who are in here will probably joined me on my adventure to Twitch, I'm gonna guess. Right, 1 second. Let me just rejiggle some bits and bobs around. How do we sound? Do we sound okay? The channel. I'm pretty certain things haven't changed. You might hear a bit of echoing as I'm listening to for my audio to see if there's anything wrong. But as far as I'm aware, everything sounds okay. Everything seems fine. From what I can tell, everything seems pretty good. Say hello to everyone. Hello Stan, hello Isaac, and hello Martin. And anyone else who was looking. I'm just going to post on Instagram quickly. You sound spectacular. Ah, I'm glad. Though I have to ask why you breaks into stream dressed as Batman. You're just reminding me of Only Fools and Horses. When they run up the street dressed as Batman and Robin, which is kind of hilarious. One of my favorite bits of TV, I think. Thinking about that scene is making me laugh. Oh lord. Only Fools and Horses. What a great show, ladies and gentlemen. Bomb. Copy the link. And shove that there. I have to say, now that I've streamed on Twitch, it feels very weird coming back onto YouTube. YouTube seems so simplistic compared to Twitch, which is kind of amusing to me. But that's my humble opinion. So I kind of don't know. Would I be wrong in thinking that maybe a lot of people have just kind of tuned out because I said I was gonna be streaming a little bit on Twitch? I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh my god, my throat. But yeah. Oh. Where did you go? For me, currently curious, but what Batman thing did you get, Mr. Moderator Man? Although I hope you don't mind me chewing. I hope you don't mind me chewing there, Smart. Because saw the message at the start of my stream, but I had a craving for mini eggs, so I went and bought some mini eggs. Sorry, mini egg craving, can't help it. I had a craving for chocolate, specifically mini eggs. So that is what we're doing here. I'm sitting here, Saturday night, eating mini eggs while talking to chat. No, but how was it? How was it Saturday? I know that Martin went up to London. Do you mind it in Blair's Discord server? Oh, okay. I'll have a quick little gander. A quick little check. No, I shouldn't be using my phone during stream. Very, very professional. However, like this. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. Mini eggs literally small eggs, or was it a British name or something? It's little chocolate. It's little chocolate eggs. That's what they are. If you Google Cadbury mini eggs, they're like little chocolate mini eggs. I don't know if the States has anything similar to that at all. But yeah, that's about what it is. That's about what it is. Had a craving for chocolate. I'm not just eating very mini eggs. I'm not just eating very mini, like standard eggs, just raw mini eggs. That would be weird. Even for me. Ah, those eggs. Yep. Chocolate craving, ladies and gentlemen. Chocolate craving. In case people wonder where I have a very big addiction to chocolate. People just notify me of your reaction to my post. Oh no, I didn't send a reaction. I sent a whole ass GIF. You got the full treatment there, Martin. You got a whole GIF replied to you. How has our Saturday been? I'm gonna be completely honest. My Saturday, I've not been terrific. I am surprise, surprise. I am ill again. Working with snotty children is great because they give you all the illnesses that they're carrying. Oh dear. So I've been kind of I've been kind of out of commission today. All I really did today was play games. And that was it. And oh, and slept. I slept as well. I played games and I slept. That's all I did today. That is all I did. Yeah, we had them here. I only had for don't call chocolate eggs. Ah, okay. Might just be a different thing. I know that some things here are differently named than some things in the States. I know that much. Not bad. My newest trip to Western was shopping at Western. Ah, okay. Very nice, very nice. It wasn't. Yeah, it's not. It's not bad, but it's just kind of. It's one of those ones where this might be this might be a little bit TMI, so I do apologize. But it's basically a case of I've just got snot basically everywhere. It's like it's pouring out my nose, it's trapped down the back of my throat. Might even be some of my ears as well because my hearing's gone off. And it feels like there's even some in my brain, but obviously not, because if there was some in my brain I would be dead. But it might as well be there because that's what it feels like. So I'm doing great. Should I be eating chocolate while I'm like this? Probably not, but when I have an appetite and that appetite is craving something chocolatey, I'm going to eat it, even if it probably doesn't help. If I get more ill, I only have myself to blame. But it's worth it, because these mini eggs are nice. But alas. Hello there, Bullet. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Saturday. And General Grievous. You're shorter than I expected. Oh. That's gonna remind me. I haven't really done a whole lot of really related stuff because I did remember I forgot to make a post to do a post yesterday because I was out last night. I was out last night and there was something else going on as well. So I have remembered, but also just kind of forgot to post. So my bad. I'll do like a posty poll thing tomorrow. Let you guys have discussions on that one. So I got an idea what I'm doing for tomorrow. It will just just gotta sort it. Maybe I could do it after stream. Yeah, maybe I'll do it after. Maybe I'll do it after stream and then schedule it. This week it's just been a really weird. It's been a really weird one this week. I suppose one, because I went over to Twitch, it feels like I haven't. It feels like I haven't streamed in ages, but also it's like, I mean, I was on Twitch. I spent 30 minutes on my live trying to make a Twitch account, and when I finally didn't join, I saw the end screen. Oh no, was that on Thursday? Oh, oh, sorry, dude. Damn. And I finally didn't join this audience stream. Sorry, dude. I mean, you've got it now. You have it now, so that's the important. The important thing is you've got one now. So, in my future Twitch streams, then you can join in. Because I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, I think after doing that Twitch stream on Thursday, I am kind of becoming more inclined to probably move to Twitch because I think one, it was quite a warm welcome actually. There was a lot of really nice new people that I saw in there. they sort of tune in. And 2, I'm actually really close to affiliate. Like, I'm at, like, very, very close. Like, you'd have... All I need to do is stream for 8 hours and stream for 7 different days, and I'm at all the, No, I got some bad... Why would you delete it? Come on, man! Why would you delete it? That's just daft. Come on, man. Well, that you fool. All that effort and you just delete it? Come on, man. As I said, there's a strong possibility that streaming might just be moved over to Twitch just in general now, I think. Because it's a very... I mean, it was a bit complex at first, but to be completely honest, the whole, like, layout for Twitch streaming, I have to admit, it's a lot nicer than YouTube. YouTube is simple, which is what I like. But Twitch's layout is just I find much better. So, yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of inclined to kind of just start moving over to Twitch, really. So, I'll make like a more, well, I say formal. That makes me sound very professional, which I'm very well not. But I might make like a more bigger announcement saying streaming moving to Twitch in the near future. I'm fine with Twitch being a home streams. Yeah, that's fair. No, you fool. I've been training your jelly arts to become Dooku and ignites lightsabers. I'm just gonna do it Indiana Jones and just pull a blaster and go bang. Oh, that's just giving me an idea for a short now. I got an idea. The creative brain is thinking. The creative brain is thinking, but I need to get hold of a Grievous figure. I've actually been seeing a lot of really kind of classical stuff I'm looking to try and get hold of. Recently on eBay, had a little browse, as I tend to do, which is always dangerous when someone like me, who will buy a lot of good stuff for bargains. So a little bit dangerous, but I have been selling a couple of stuff as well. And I just recently sold the the Imperial Convex Transport, the thing from Solo. I sold that one very recently for a good amount of money. I'm very surprised at how much I sold it for, actually. Too bad someone made this 8 years ago. Ah, true. No, you fool. I've been training the arts of bazooka. Pulls out bazooka. Reminded me of the Wild West, this Wild West animation I saw, where it's like 2 cowboys. One of them draws 2 pistols, and another one just draws a bazooka. Didn't you upload a Jedi Survivor gameplay short of that? Yeah, it was similar. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, no, I suppose it's similar actually, because it's like the idea is like when you unlock the blaster, you just kind of it just makes things feel a lot easier. So yeah, no, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. So I can't really do that short again, can I? I mean, I could. I could. We'll see. Yeah, I think in terms of animations, I do actually have like a very short, like 20-second short. Like it's all ready to go. It's all ready to be uploaded. Kind of need to do it from now, but I'm kind of a little bit inclined to kind of stockpile a couple of animations for when I go away. Actually next month. So I'm kind of inclined to start saving it for that. Of course you can. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I might see if I can get hold of a good Grievous figure, one that's not discolored. So I keep seeing ones on eBay. It's like, oh, that's a good price, and it says in the description, discolored front is like so like more yellowy than white. I was like, well, that's not fun. I don't like that. So, oops, just had something downstairs. I don't know what that was. But yeah, no, it's... Yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm inclined to be at the moment, because I'm hoping, maybe, fingers crossed, having maybe little free animated shorts, like free animations to kind of come out while I'm away, because I think I'm away for... How long am I away for? I think I'm away for 15 days, so just over Around 2 weeks. So to be fair, 2 of those days is going to be traveling by plane because it's a long flight. It's going to be a long flight, so technically I'm technically I'm away for just over 2 weeks. So I have a couple of animated stuff out, and then maybe I'll try and get something out for this month as well. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm becoming more of a streamer than I am an animator, and I know I've joked about that a lot, but like actually, it's probably actually happening. My animation arc might be ending, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! But no, I don't think it will. I think for me at the moment, I need to look at upgrading kind of my software and things for animation because my software is very dated. It's very outdated now, and I think it's starting to catch up to my laptop. So I'm just trying to look at alternatives. No, it's just one of those things. I think that's why we've moved to Twitch. Yeah, Ben's full-time streaming arc is now beginning. Okay. The upside to get into Twitch and get into affiliate is that I can earn a little bit. I can earn a little bit of money and I can use it to buy more Lego. Waha! Granted, I don't expect my streams to be there. But yeah, though, it's just part of them. Yeah. No. It's just one of those. It's just one of those things. I tried to be kind of cautious. I mean, when I initially started, I tried to be cautious to make sure streams didn't really kind of take over my channel, but it kind of, low key, I think over the last year it kind of has. But it's just one of those things. The streaming aspect was kind of more helping me for in between animations, and now since I've really been enjoying streaming, it's just kind of like, the animation is now kind of a break between streaming. Which sounds really bizarre to say, but it kind of is. It just be like that, I suppose. But yeah, no, I'm quite surprised at how fast. I'm quite surprised. I mean, to be fair, the big thing about the affiliate was getting the 50 followers, and to be fair, I had like 46, I think, before when I used to stream on there. So, with all you guys going over there and following, and then the couple of people who have followed me, who've also followed me, it's kind of like, yeah, kind of just tipped it over. So, yeah, I think in general, we may just start slowly moving over. We'll probably start gradually moving over. Maybe as a thing for YouTubers, maybe finishing some of the stuff, like maybe the 100% playthrough on Lego Star Wars, and maybe the giant sun that I'm building. Maybe I might just kind of finish those projects, and then maybe we'll move over along to Twitch, maybe. While still doing Twitches on streams on Twitch, streams on Twitch. Goodness me. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. It's gonna be a fun thing to try out, I reckon. I guess one thing you can do is use the stream audio as a base for some animations, be it shorts or longer videos. Yeah, no, that's what I've been considering as well. I have thought about doing that in the past. I think a lot of the time when I feel like, oh, this would make a great idea for animation, and then when I kind of listen back to the audio like several times, I'm just kind of like, wait, how am I supposed to go about animating this? This is just complicated. It's like I made it over complicated. It's not to say that I don't have ideas for animations, it's more the motivation to do it, if that makes sense. Because I've got loads of ideas, I have lots of ideas written up. It's just that motivation to actually do it is kind of the problem for me at the moment. Because I mean that because that animation, the wacky weather one, which also, thank you for the support on that one as well. I don't know if I ever said, but it's like one of the highest reviews I've had in a while, and you guys seem to really enjoy it, so I'm really glad you did. But I had the idea to do that animation like when Echo originally did that, when she originally did that stream, which was kind of like back the back end of the summer, so I delayed it for a while. You know, so it's definitely a lot of it's motivated because once I crack on and start doing a project, like I'm in for the full run. It's just that initial kind of push that I need, if that makes sense. I think that's why it's good you thought to separate the streams from this channel. It gives you less anxiety about what your YouTube is. That's true. That is true. I mean, that's always been my thing, and I think in the long run, I think a vast majority of the people here will probably be happy that my streams are moving on. I will be moving more onto Twitch and more like saving this one for animations. I think that will be better in the long run. You went to a Chinese restaurant and learned how to eat rice using chopsticks. Oh, very nice. I'm still not particularly good with chopsticks, despite the fact I went to Japan. I went to Japan for 3 weeks, and I was okay, but just not 100%. And even now, like I'm still not great. I don't get how they do it. It's crazy. I don't understand how they do it. They kind of like have to use, especially with rice, you kind of have to use it to scoop. It's easy to use the chopstick with sticky rice, because obviously you can pick up chunks of it. But if it's like normal rice, it's kind of I feel like it's a bit complicated anyway, but maybe I'm just special in that way. You know, so yeah. Maybe, as I said, last week has just been kind of up and over. Work has been a bit hectic with lots of things. Lots of the kids I work with are off ill. And there was one kid that was in that should have been off because he was very, very much not right at all. So that's always great. Yeah, it's interesting. Still haven't bought. What do you want to ask? I still haven't bought Gonki. I need to buy the Gonki figure. I need to actually. Hang on. Ricklink me. What's the cheapest Gonki I can find? I think I saw one for 30, if I recall. I guess I mentioned it before I forget. I received news about if I would get to go to Nintendo Switch 2's handle event. Oh, did the children know you? No, not really. It's some can push my patience, but it's more because some of the children haven't been there for long, so they kind of don't quite understand the rules. They don't quite understand all like the rules of the place yet. So it's not bad. It's you gotta have patience, which I do, but some of the kids can test your patience. I do admit that. They can test them for sure. But I think because I've been kind of half ill as well, I've just been kind of in a very irritable mood. I think, especially over the last like couple of days. That'll be why I'm kind of been a bit like. But anyone who was on my stream on Thursday probably wouldn't have been able to tell. But well, maybe you guys did, and maybe I'm just not very good at hiding it. It's this one. Gonki! Ooh, there's another one. Ooh. I spotted one. Thank God Ben will be telling it. Jesus, brother, no. I'm not like that. Like, if anyone's like that with kids, they should not be working in the sector that I'm in. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, no, that's a shame. Shame you didn't make the cut. Yeah, I just found a Gonk droid up for sale for about £28. Yeah, I might have to buy that. I might just have to go ahead and buy it. I might just have to do it. Boom da boom da boom. Yeah. There's lots of things I've been eyeing on eBay. There's lots of things I've been eyeing on eBay at late. So a lot of people like the very much classical stuff. That's might look forward to some stuff that I'll be getting in the next couple of weeks. And with that, the mini eggs have been eaten. Readjust my seat. Oh, there we go. Did you know that you can jump higher than a building? That's because buildings can jump. Haha! I get it. Because buildings can't jump. Haha! That's funny. I'm just taking them with some drink 1 second. With some drink? That's not right. With its smell. What I find interesting is a lot of video game journalists who register to go to the Twitch to hands-on event didn't make the cut either. Good. Screw the journalists. Screw journalists. They ruin things a lot of the time. I find. Saw them. Not all journalists, obviously. More purge troopers. Hello, and Unguin. Is that? Am I pronouncing your name right? Do say if I'm not. Unguin or Unguin. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I guess you like my purge trooper animations. More purge troopers? I'm not sure. Maybe in the future. Maybe I'll do some more if I come up with some more ideas. I came here to say hi. Thank you, Nordic Gamer. You saw the title and you knew what to do. And I appreciate it, good sir. And I hope you're having a good evening as well. Hope you're doing good. I wonder if this stream has actually been popping up like around on places because I'll just like say hi now, blah blah blah. I don't know. Probably not, but it's a funny thought. It's a funny thought. I'm just kind of feeling like with a lot of my, especially these Just Talking streams, I'm just going to kind of make the titles just completely random now. I think that'll just be more funny. It will be more funny than trying to think of more of a big one. Just be like, hey, I'm talking, come say hi. I don't know. I feel it's amusing. At the end of the day, it's my stream, so I suppose I can name them however I want. But alas. Yeah, no, Purge Troopers. No, I haven't got really any ideas for a fourth one because I think I've kind of gone through all the Purge Trooper things. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't really know what else I can really do because I've kind of I've thrown a lightsaber at them, they've been force pushed off the sides, they've had something force pushed onto them. I don't really know how else, because I think the point of my Purge Trooper stuff is kind of like they're meant to be these the idea for the Purge Trooper shorts is that they're meant to be these badass troopers, but I just kind of make them look like a joke. So I have to think about a Purge Trooper 4 one, I reckon. What's next for you to build? I'm thinking the next build will quite possibly be a classic Slave 1, because that's one that I mentioned. I think I mentioned kind of just before Christmas. It's one I've been looking to get because it's a good way to get, because it's one of my favorite versions of the ship, and also it's also a good chance to get classic Boba. So that would be what I would probably aim for, but I'm not so sure yet. Something else might catch my mind or brain. I mean, there's a couple of things actually. The old Imperial landing craft has kind of been catching my eye as well. I just really like the look of it. It's one I never actually got hold of. I have Imperial Shuttle Tidarium, I just don't have a landing craft. So yeah, that's another one as well. Like, even the guy who hosted Game Awards registered for the Switch 2 hands-on and got a big fat rejection. To be fair, Nintendo might not want any kind of journalists or like any hosts for these awards there right now. They might just want people to want a genuine hands-on experience. They don't really want the whole thing to be kind of sent around. So maybe no influencers. Maybe that might be what they're going for, but I don't know. I could be completely wrong on that one. That seems to be kind of what it sounds like to me, if they're kind of denying a lot of journalists and a lot of people, a lot of like these hosts for these award things. It's kind of what it sounds like. Ooh. Reveal of a new Marvel. There's a new rumor for a Marvel set. Oscorp building. 800. Wow. 800 pieces for supposedly $130. Oh, Lego Marvel, you really are taking the piss. That's insane. But I have to see what that build. 800 pieces is not a lot for a building. So I don't think it's going to be anything huge. No, Nintendo were like, nah, you legalized it, we're not letting you have days to go. That's also probably true as well. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Yes, that's an interesting rumor for Marvel. It would be cool, but 800 pieces for $130, or possibly that's gonna be about 120 quid. Nah, that building is gonna be very basic. Not quite sure I would want that one. Lego, I think a lot of people probably realize as well, but Lego Marvel has really been taking a piss with their prices lately. Like that Red Hulk set, for example. The X-Men Mansion as well. I think that set's really expensive for what you get. Lots of the Marvel stuff is. It's crazy. Lego Marvel was getting more ridiculous than Lego Star Wars, and I didn't know that was possible. I didn't know it was possible for Lego Star Wars to get outdone in terms of overpricing, but I guess I've been proven wrong in that regard. Yeah, no, it's interesting. Very, very interesting. Although Lego Star Wars League that we did saw, Martin actually sent it to me as well. It was the AT-AT driver helmet bust thing. That actually looks really cool. And I might actually get it. I'm not usually... Well, I say I'm not big on the helmet. I say I'm not big on like the helmets thing, but I do have Vader's helmet and the Scout Trooper one. But that AT-AT driver one actually looks really nice. Might actually be one I will be tempted to get. I reckon, because it looks quite nice. And it'll look quite nice together next to Vader and the Scout Trooper. So we'll wait and see on that one, I reckon. Yeah, no, really been kind of out of the loop of Lego stuff. It's only kind of been recently I'm seeing more reveals for stuff. I mean, kind of like some prices. Oh yeah, it looks really good and definitely worth the price. Yeah, no, definitely. No, I agree. As I said, I'm usually, as someone who's not usually that big on those kind of display helmet things, it does look nice. It does look very nice. That's what I said. Scout. The Scout Trooper one's retired now, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it must be, because I think I got that years ago. That's a shame. The Scout Trooper helmet's probably one of the better ones, so I would have said, yeah, order that one if you're going to get some, because I think... Because you would think I would have had the Stormtrooper one, but no, I don't. I didn't buy the Stormtrooper one because it looked kind of ugly. I don't know why, but the Stormtrooper helmet just didn't look that good, I thought. In humble opinion. My humble opinion. The Stormtrooper helmet I don't think really looked that good. So Maybe they re-released it in more detailed style, the 88D driver, it'll be better, but I'm not sure that will happen now, to be completely honest. Yes, an interesting one. An interesting one. I think what else has been going on this week? Much more into my brain at the moment. It's kind of been because it's been like technically my first YouTube, like the first stream I've done on YouTube in like a week, so it's been it feels like there's been quite a big gap since my last one, really. So it's been interesting. Yeah. The Twitch, I've learned a lot of stuff. There's one thing that a lot of people on Twitch were give me, it was like they were saying, you need to make me a VIP, blah blah blah. Turns out I couldn't at the time because I had to do a certain thing or get like I had to get a certain number of people talking in my chat to unlock it. And yeah, it reached that in that stream. Because we had quite a lot of people chatting, which was kind of great, which was very, very fun. It's very, very interesting. Yeah, Twitch is fun. Twitch is very, very fun. I think as I said, I think with the Lego stuff, as I said, the Classic Slave 1 is what I'm going for at the moment. Not like the oldie one, but the one came out in 2006 or something like that. Oh yeah, the Star Wars manga. Yeah, I was meant to talk about that. I am actually very, very curious about that one because not only manga, so I already love the art style of it already, but also it's a story set. It's like I'm getting it's a canon story set between Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. So that is honestly piqued my interest because that's what the sequels are missing right now, is that they're lacking a lot of content, like filling in the gaps and a lot of stories. So I think that would be really good. But I guess again the problem is with the sequels, they kind of shot themselves in the foot by having episode 8 start right after episode 7, and the gap between episode 8 and 9 is only a year. So there's not really a whole lot for storytelling. As I said, they did really kind of shoot themselves in the foot with that, with the thing. But again, that's just a thing of, yeah, they really should have planned that out. But that's always gonna be the flaw I bring up with the sequel trilogy. Is that it just wasn't planned out very well. No matter what they say, no matter how they put it, it was not planned. Don't care what they say, it just was not planned. And Palpatine, and when they say Palpatine was always planned to come back, yeah, no, he wasn't. Absolutely not. Don't give me that balls, because if he had been planned to come back, there would have been hints at his return in episode 7. But alas. Hello, Gina. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Hope all is good. Oh, that reminds me as well. Vision Season 3 as well. That's going to be cool. More Star Wars Visions. I definitely won't say no to more Star Wars Visions because I love Star Wars Visions. I very much like Star Wars Visions, so I look forward to that. What? Let's see how the next trilogy goes. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, the Rey movie is brought on a writer from one of the Bourne films, wasn't it? To kind of come in and do stuff, which is good. It's a good thing. Yeah, it seems to be. I wouldn't say it's stuck in development hell, but they seem to be kind of really taking their time and thinking about it, which is good. Because that's definitely not what they really did with the sequel trilogy. I mean, maybe I say the sequel trilogy, but there was definitely a lot more thought and care with Force Awakens. I feel like, and when I said The Last Jedi, there definitely was. Rian Johnson is a good director, like no matter what. The Rise of Skywalker is just near. Yeah, Visions Volume 3, some returning studio names are coming back. I am honestly I am also legit hoping that there's some of the returning studios that they're doing sequels to some of the ones they did in Volume 1. I would love that. I would love to see sequels to some of those stories. Palpatine was 65 years old when Order 66 was executed. Dude couldn't wait for one more year, Palps. No, he could not. He could not. So, I have to admit, guys, and I don't know how people are gonna feel about it, but I'm recently in the last kind of couple of days when I've been looking at a lot of Star Wars stuff. I'm honestly kind of half tempted to do a watch along of the Rise of Skywalker. Because the fun, hear me out. I'm curious because one, I haven't seen the film fully since it first came out. So which was 5 years ago. So I haven't seen The Rise of Skywalker in full in about 5 years. So I would honestly be curious to watch it again, just to see if it is, maybe it'd be better than I initially thought. Absolutely not the film. I mean, this is my channel at the end of the day, so I decide what's good. Trigger are definitely doing a sequel to one of theirs. Yeah, I would. I mean, they could do it for either one. Really, the Twins or the Oh, the other one, I've forgotten the name. No, don't. Don't try it. Hey guys, just playing the Evil Company. Any other employees? Unfortunately not. I haven't played Evil Company because it's I don't think it's on the PlayStation. I might be wrong on that one. But also, hello Imperial Films. I hope you're doing well, man. Hope all is good. Do it. I've got a do it from Isaac. You know what? That's enough to convince me. Sounds good to me. Dear. Legit, it still makes me sad way the sequel trilogy just went downhill, because The Force Awakens was so good. It was such a good film. It was so well made and everything, and it set it up so well. And then it would just... And then it makes me sad. It makes me sad for how... where it just kind of went off, really. It's just like... It's PC only. Yeah, I thought it was. That's fine. Oh, excuse me. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I have one Star Wars manga. There's other stuff. There's more Star Wars manga. Oh yeah, wasn't there like a manga adaptation of one of the Vision Volume 1 episodes? It might have been the Duel. The first one, the one that was like, and in black and white. And when Skywalker released 2017? No, 2019. 2017 was Last Jedi. If memory serves, because Last Jedi came after Rogue One, and I know Rogue One came out in 2016. So yeah. 2017 was Last Jedi. Rise of Skywalker was 2019. Hello! Who is that? That name says Mario. Hello. How are you doing, good sir? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Hope all is well. You know, the stream title was working. People are coming in to say hi. Working very nicely. Whoa, you're a Lego guy? That's awesome. Yep, I'm a little Lego Stormtrooper. It's kind of been my brand for the last couple of years, I suppose. Yeah, I'm a talking little Stormtrooper. Oh yeah, I confused the name. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. So I was free to ask, so Princess or something like that. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the manga. Mm. Never actually heard of that one. Interesting. Good, good. We're just kind of I say talking, but kind of ranting a little. We're just kind of ranting a little bit about the sequel trilogy. I mean, if you like, for the record, if there are people in chat who like the sequel trilogy, that is great. That is great, and I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled for that for you. It's just for me, The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker just didn't quite land for me. Just humble opinion. Humble opinion. You do stop motions? Yeah. I do stop motions. Last couple of weeks I've been lacking a little bit because I did start of the year I did like 3 projects. Did that wacky weather, I did the edit for my animations, and I did the 24-hour, and then I did the 24-hour animation contest. So I'm kind of having a low-key little kind of breather, though I have done some projects as well. I got some on standby. But I'm kind of saving them all up saving some at the moment for when I go away. Excuse me. Oh, you also do stop motions? Nice. Nice. Always nice to meet a fellow stop motion animator. Yeah. I guess because I kind of just ran about it. I am kind of low-key curious. What are people's opinions on the sequel trilogy? Just humble opinions. This is a safe space. You can say whatever you want. I'm not going to judge. No one is going to judge. I don't want this to be a place for the fan. I don't want any fandom menace people to come flying out and attack people for opinions, because otherwise you will be banned. I do not tolerate that stuff. I do not tolerate any of that stuff here. So, but yeah, no, I'm just curious what people's opinions are on it. Because I think I've said this multiple times, but my humble opinion on the sequel trilogy is that it was just it was, the heart was there, but it's just unfortunate that it just the idea was there, it just wasn't quite executed as well. There were lots of little things. There's lots of very apparent problems with it. But the things that are good, cinematography, amazing. The designs of a lot of the characters, the stormtroopers, the First Order stormtroopers, I think their designs look great. I think probably one of my favorite designs. Honestly. Even like the up-to-date versions of the X-Wings and things, it's really neat. What's the question again? People's opinion, your general opinion on the sequel trilogy. As I said, I'm not. You can be completely honest. If you don't like them, that's fine. If you like them, that's also fine. I'm just kind of curious because I know I always rant, but I kind of always have a little rant about them. But I'm just kind of curious. I won't be answering about my lawyer present. Come on, man! This is a safe space. This is a safe space to talk Star Wars. Always has been. Come on. I don't want to hear it. Or unless you're saving your opinion for the Star Wars tier list that we're planning to do in the future. Unless that's what you're saving it for, to which case I will respect it. Yeah, no, it's as I said, it's tricky. I haven't seen it. Oh, you haven't seen the sequel trilogies? You haven't seen the sequel trilogy? Oh, that's interesting. Or are you just not? Are you not much of a? Wait, I haven't seen it. Wait, I'm talking about when I say sequel trilogy. I'm talking about Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. Unless you haven't watched Star Wars, which is also fine. That's not a problem. What's the sequel trilogy? Is that with Finn? Yes. It's a sequel trilogy with Finn. From what I remember, they were decent. Great shots and designs. There were so many unnecessary arcs that didn't add much. Yeah, I think so. I think that's kind of what it is. From a production point, the cinematography and the designs and the sets and everything was gorgeous. It was just the writing, unfortunately. The writing suffered a bit after Last Jedi. Oh yeah, well I like The Force Awakens. That's fair. That's fair. I like The Force Awakens as well. We did actually do a watch along of that a couple of months ago, and I think most of us all agree. And I think most of us agreed that it's a shame what they did with Finn. Finn definitely. I think Finn would have definitely. Finn was just. I'm to this day I am still livid about what they did. About what they did to Finn's character. They was just. Finn deserved better. That's all I'm gonna say. John Boyega deserved better because he is a fantastic actor, and the Finn's. Oh, he had such a good arc in The Force Awakens. Just kind of like, come on, man. Finn deserves more respect. Damn it, my boy. Don't trust the mind. It's a safe space. It is a safe. Oi. No, as I said, I'm just generally curious about what people think. And like this is it. This is. I'm not going to judge anyone for what they say. I only saw the one in the beginning of The Last Jedi, but it was only the intro. Fair enough. No, that's fair. I've just recently gone to Star Wars. Oh, fair enough. You're a new fan. Nice. No, that's cool. That's cool. I said, I think I find to me that a lot of I've been watching The Mandalorian and recently. It's amazing. Yeah, Mandalorian's good. Mandalorian's definitely a good show to watch. Definitely a good one to get into. I guess really with Star Wars, there's lots of things you can watch. Like if you like animation, there's so much content you can get into that. Like you got Clone Wars, you got Rebels, the Tales series, Visions. There's loads of animated content you can watch if you want to see more and more. So I keep recommending to a certain VTuber who I watch to because she's been curious about watching Star Wars, and I always said to her check out Visions because she really likes really likes anime and manga, and I'm just kind of like check out Visions because while Visions isn't canon, it's got that same kind of art style, and it's got Star Wars stories, so it might if your interest. This is what I say, but does she even? No. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not salty about it at all. I'm not salty at all. Drinks mug. I picked up drinks. Before I watched the first Star Wars from the 70s and before, it was alright. You know, The Force Awakens like that, but I wasn't really into it till now. I watched Skeleton Crew and loved it. Oh, okay. Skeleton Crew was actually really good. Oh, we can talk about Skeleton Crew. That's a good point. We can talk Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew. I really like Skeleton Crew. I think the whole series, the series as a whole, was really good. Though I think my only complaint I think about Skeleton Crew was just how abruptly it ended. That's probably my only complaint I have about the series. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. You never heard of Star Wars Visions? Really? That's just... You should definitely check it out. Star Wars Visions is basically animation studios making little Star Wars shorts, but it's nothing canon because they're kind of doing their own iteration of what Star Wars is to them. Or like the writer, I suppose. And there's some really good shorts. Some really good ones. Some really good ones. So I definitely recommend it. I watched a Book of Boba Fett, which was good. I admittedly haven't watched Book of Boba Fett since it originally aired, so I might actually I might rewatch it again at some point. Give it another go. Because I think when I initially watched it, like I didn't dislike it. But I think the thing that was kind of weird to me with the Book of Boba Fett is that they had an episode just completely dedicated to Mando. And then they had the episode with Grogu. Yeah, no, I think in general the Book of Boba Fett was good, but the fact that they had episodes with Mando and Grogu coming back to Mando in Book of Boba Fett, I thought was really weird. It's a really weird decision by the writers. Just said my humble opinion on that one. But in general, the series was good. Different. I liked it. Scheduling was so good. It's like an 80s movie vibe going on. So freaking good. Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely got that vibe from watching it. Like the vibe of E.T., the Goonies, all that stuff. It was very, very, very nice. I do actually kind of want to get the... Wait, what really? Oh, did I spoil? Oh, did I spoil it? Oh shit! I just realised you were watching Mando. I spoiled it. Oopsie. Oops. Sorry. Sorry, Mario. My bad. I didn't mean to. It only just clicked because you said you've been watching Mando. It only just clicked. My bad. Well, to be fair, if you watch Book of Boba Fett, you would know. I feel, unless you haven't watched it fully. My bad. If I just spoiled that, I'm so sorry. I got too excited and just kind of went on a... I went on a ramble. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I was so confused when in Mando he let Grogu go, and then next episode Grogu is back. Yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, so you actually watched season 1 to 3 of Mando all in one go, then, did you, Mario? Yeah, no, that's Oh, I'm guessing you did. I'm guessing you didn't watch. I'm guessing you haven't watched. Okay, there you go. There you go. I'm back. Yeah, I guess you haven't watched the full Book of Boba Fett, maybe. But yeah, no, it's a surprise. Yeah, that's it. That was the only. That was really the only thing that I thought was really weird. It was a very weird decision by the writers from Book of Boba Fett, kind of having that the Grogu kind of coming back arc. Then I was like, surely you should have done this in season 3. You're on season 3 right now. Okay, well, I won't say anything more about season 3. I won't say anything about season 3, but you've obviously seen that he does come back to him. Yeah, no, that must be really weird. Ah, right. Okay. Well, so have you not watched the Book of Boba Fett in full yet, or have you watched the full series? Because I'm guessing if you didn't know about Grogu coming back, you obviously haven't watched the full Book of Boba Fett. I'm assuming. I don't know. Either way, I'm sorry that I just kind of spoiled that, but I suppose... Is it really a spoiler? Is it really a spoiler if you've seen... that he is reunited with Grogu? That's actually a really good point. We just watched the episode where they saved the main planet. Man, their friend is, and they stole the pirates. Ah, okay. As I said, I won't say anything more about that. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think we watched it before. Okay. Well, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. You see how Grogu and Mando get reunited in Book of Boba Fett. Because I've just realized as well, what's kind of funny. Well, it's really kind of funny, but also just stupid when you think about it. If you just watch Mando, season 2 to season 3, Mando is somehow reunited with Grogu. He's got a new ship. And it's not really explained in season 3 of Mando. Did you kind of notice that? That's really weird. Funny, but weird. But yeah, sorry, my bad, Mario. I think when he said that you saw the Book of Boba Fett, I assumed you had seen the whole series. And I shouldn't assume that, so I'm very sorry, and I apologize profoundly. You watched the short video of this fight scene, so yeah, no, it's good. You must have one of you seen some of those. Definitely, I said, but definitely check them out, because they're short. They're not like not all of them. I think the longest episode on them is like 20 minutes. So a lot of them are quite short. So I definitely recommend doing that. I really love this show. I had no clue that it was so freaking amazing. Why did they put in Mandalorian? That's the thing. I think that's the thing a lot of people have wondered, is like, why was this not in Mando season 3? That reunion bit should have been done in Mando season 3. It should have been done in Mando season 3. It was just such a weird decision, because the episode the Mando episode in Book of Boba Fett is actually a really good episode. That would have honestly been a really good. That would have actually been a really good premiere for Mando season 3. I'm really surprised it didn't. I don't know. It's I don't know. it's weird. It's very, very weird. But yeah, no, it's just an interest. They would, I think during that period, I think the writers have been working out what to do, because it kind of felt like a little bit that they were trying to implement the cancelled Rangers of the New Republic show into both Mando season 3 and Book of Boba Fett a little bit. They were kind of trying to implement elements of them into that, and I think that's where it that's kind of where it went a little bit sideways. So it's just like, this is Mando, not Rangers of the New Republic. But alas, that's just my humble opinion. That is my humble opinion on the matter. I think they're just not 100% sure on how they are wanting to do it, but thankfully the film's looking. I mean, from the leaked stuff that I've seen of the Mando and Grogu movie, it's looking good. That's at least looking pretty good. So yeah, no, it's just there was definitely some weird choices, I think, during that period of Book of Boba Fett and Mando season 3. Definitely some weird stuff, but some good things but there was good things as well. It's just it's interesting, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it, Mario. I'm very glad. As I said, it's always good to see new Star Wars fans getting into it. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Very glad you're enjoying it. I just want Mando got a new ship from his friend who fixes his ships. I mean, I won't say any more. You might as well. I think at this point in time, Mario, you might as well finish watching the Book of Boba Fett, and then you'll get a lot of answers to questions. You'll find out a lot more. There is a movie, yes. There is a movie, Mandalorian, The Mandalorian and Grogu, I think is its title name at the moment, and I think it's scheduled to be released in next year, 2026, in cinemas as well. So we're getting a Star Wars movie in the cinemas, which I'm very much hyped about. I haven't gone to the cinema since Rise of Skywalker, and I want a Star Wars movie in the cinema, damn it! Oh, I thought about it. It's a shame it didn't happen, but the lead actor for ages had to yab controversial stuff online. But... wait, what series? Book of... are we talking the Book of... oh, the Rangers of the New Republic. Sorry. No, I realized. Sorry. My brain clicked. It clicked. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the opinion on that is just kind of like, people can have opinions, and I don't think they should really get fired from jobs for having opinions on things. But some of the stuff she did say was kind of messed up. It was kind of messed up, not gonna lie. But they fly now. They fly now. You're out there, Ben. Oh, I'm sorry. I ramble a lot, and I kind of get lost in my own brain. I can't help it. I always like the Stormtrooper designs. I think that's why I like the Mandalorians. Those helmets and outfits are so freaking good. Yes, they're very, very nice. The Mandalorian armor design is very nice. Kind of like it's kind of got like a medieval knight kind of feel to them. One aspect I like about them. But yeah, no, I do like it. I mean, as you can see by my Stormtrooper helmet, I'm definitely a fan of the Stormtrooper helmet design. For sure, I definitely do like that. So yeah, no, it's the same. The things that Star Wars definitely hasn't missed in these years' designs. They definitely haven't missed with that. They've done a grand job with designs of things. And I kind of low-key want to get the Skeleton Crew. I kind of low-key want to get the Skeleton Crew ship actually at some point, the Lego set. I do kind of want to get that. I honestly don't know whose goldfish brain is worse between yours and Paz's. Probably equally as bad, I would say. Probably equally as bad. I ramble a lot and I just get lost in my own head. I can't help it. I'm sure many of us have done that before in the past, where we just kind of rab, and we just kind of get lost in the conversation. It's just, when you said series in the conversation, it was just like, wait, series? I was like, oh yeah, Rachel in the Republic. Duh. My bad. My bad, as they say. My bad, my bad, my bad. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But Star Wars stuff to look forward to. We've got Andor Season 2. Oh, coming out in April. Very, very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. We're very close to Andor. We still haven't had a trailer for Andor yet. Like, come on, man. I saw the leaked one ages ago. Saw like the leaked Andor trailer, but they haven't released a new... They haven't released like an official trailer for Andor yet. I was like, what are they doing? We've only a couple of months to go. Like, bro, give me the trailer. Just give it to me. Give it to me. I don't really know what other... I mean, obviously, apart from Vision Season 3. Volume 3 would probably be the more correct term. I don't really know what other Star Wars series was kind of stated for this year. Because I know Mandalorian and Grogu is next year. I don't really know what else. Yeah, Pam and I didn't really like Andor, so it's like, that's fair. No, that's fair. It definitely, I can understand why people say that it's slow. But because I really liked Rogue One, I kind of got in. I was able to get into it because it kind of had a lot of Rogue One. It had a lot of a Rogue One kind of feel. Maybe it was different if I hadn't watched Rogue One, but yeah, I think the thing with Andor is kind of really. It's not structured like a typical Star Wars series. It's structured kind of like just traditional TV. There's kind of like arcs. There's like arcs within like certain number of episodes. Because when Andor originally aired, they aired the first 3 episodes, and it's a good thing they did, because if they didn't ever air those first 3 episodes, they would have lost a lot of people very quickly. So I mean, if you're not that bothered by Andor, then that's fine. You know, it is what it is. But I would say, if you're going to give Andor another go, watch the first 3 episodes, and then see what you think then. Because the good thing with you now is that you can binge Andor. When we had to wait a week between episodes, that was torturous because there was a lot of really good episodes. But you've got the advantage that you can watch it all. So my recommendation is to give it another go, but obviously that's up to you. If you're not so much a fan, that's fine. It is what it is. Fun fact, goldfish can remember things that happened a month ago. I can remember things that happened years ago, so like, I can at least say my memories at least a little better than the goldfish. At least, a little bit. I'm sure more Star Wars things will be coming, we just need to wait till Celebration in April. That is true. Keep forgetting about Celebration. Celebration Japan. Oh, that would have been really cool if I went to Japan this year. So and then seeing a lot of Star Wars cosplaying when I was in Tokyo. That would have been really cool. Yeah, no, there's going to be a lot revealed. I know they're going to be revealing a lot more of that manga. The manga story that they recently announced. So, excuse me. So that'll be very fun. So that'll be interesting to see. We'll likely get some trailers. Oh, that's fun. No, they can't do it because. They wouldn't release the teaser in April for Andor because Andor comes out in April. I'd be very daft, but unless they're just saving, unless they're keeping a lot of things about Andor under wraps. Sorry, excuse me, I'm just hydrating. If you haven't hydrated, have some water or have a drink. What we believe is that length doesn't matter. To some degree, yes, but other degrees, no. Not quite. Not quite as much. Not quite. That will just depend on a lot of things, I think, to be completely transparent. Okay, yep, nope, there's nothing there. Alright. Yeah, no, I think I definitely look forward to seeing what they reveal with Star Wars Celebration. It's definitely going to be a good one. With lots of secret projects, a lot of probably some animated things as well, because there's been a lot of there's been like a lot of things calling out for animators to work on Star Wars animated projects, so that'll be pretty cool to see. I'll be very interested to see anything about that. I'd be interested to see any other Lego Star Wars sets to get announced as well. There might be some stuff being shown ahead of time as well, so yeah, it'll be a fun one. Loki, drawing a little bit of a blank now in terms of what to talk about, but anyone watching any other series? Any other series outside of Star Wars? Any animes? Any manga? Been watching stuff? Or not been shifting to DC now. I have been told that Creature Commandos will be airing in mid-February in the UK. Oh, okay. I didn't know that wasn't airing in the UK. I thought it was kind of airing all over, considering it was on the streaming thing, but I suppose not. That will always be weird to me. They will have this streaming service, but they will only be locked to certain regions, and it's just like the point of streaming services for everyone as many people as possible to watch. Like you're limiting the money that you're going to be getting by only having it to certain regions. You know, you know, that seems very it seems very bizarre. That seems very, very bizarre to me. You know, but what do I know? What do I know? If I've learned anything about our world and the entertainment industry, is that they do a lot of really bizarre things. Like a certain thing that our government is considering to doing with TV licenses. You know about that one, you know. I've already ranted about that on Twitter. I already had a rant about that on Twitter and to my moderator, so. Well, to be fair, I think we kind of had a collective rant about it, to be completely transparent. I am watching Lazy Me in bed all day long. Lazy Me? Is that a show? Or are you referring to yourself? Because I have to admit, most likely due to local copyright laws and local license holders. I suppose. Certain ones, I guess. Yeah, no, I suppose it would depend. I suppose it would depend on the show. It's just weird. It's like before. I don't know if YouTube still does it, but years ago, there'll be some videos on YouTube that just you wouldn't be able to watch because you wasn't like in America, for example. I think a lot of the ones, there was like some behind the scenes stuff of The Walking Dead, like years and years ago. Like we're talking like season 2, when season 2 was airing, and I couldn't watch a lot of the behind the scenes stuff because it wasn't available in my region. It's just like, why are you uploading it on a video onto YouTube that's usually it can be viewed worldwide and just region locking it? It's just like, it frustrates me. That's me. Okay, I've kind of thought so. Yeah, because Warner streaming service isn't coming to UK until early 2026. Fair enough. Well, that's one. Again, it's Warner Bros. I'm not entirely surprised that they're doing things that's not going to be getting them a lot of money because they're very stupid and daft. They're stupid and daft with a lot of decisions that they make and do. So, can't say that surprises me. Not a lot of things with Warner Bros. Don't really surprise me a lot these days. They're very, very, very silly. They're very daft and they're very silly, ladies and gentlemen. So, is what it is, as they say. I also just realised as well, in terms of like superhero things, that new Captain America is out this either next week or the week after. Doesn't it come out like around Valentine's? I might be wrong. I might be wrong, to be fair. I'm kind of completely out of the loop with Marvel stuff. I'm out of the loop with kind of a lot of comic book stuff, really. I think I'm kind of going through my... I think I'm kind of gone a little bit meh with comic book stuff. I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine, different because it's freaking Deadpool. But in general, I think I'm talking about like MCU kind of stuff. I'm kind of in a little bit like meh with it. Like, not to say that I dislike it, but I think I'm kind of MCU'd out at the moment. So like when they announce like a lot of these projects and movies, it's like, oh, that does look good, and then that does look good, and I'm also kind of like, am I going to watch it? I don't know anymore. I don't know. When I want to go to cinema, I want to make sure I go and watch films that are good, because there was a time where me, my brother, and his wife would go to a local cinema to watch movies that we think looked pretty good, and most of the time they'd be pretty good. We'd be quite satisfied with it, but there's been a couple of times we've gone to watch film and we're like, what is this? What have we gone to watch? What have we paid this money for? It's just like, oh my god. Yeah, most people check that out at the end game. Yeah, no, I can. Yeah, definitely. To be fair, I think for me, it kind of movies kind of started. I kind of started low-key kind of checking out kind of after No Way Home, really, because the Spider-Man films, obviously after Endgame, like Far From Home and No Way Home, are both really good. No Way Home is probably, honestly, one of my favorite comic book films of all time, to be completely honest. I love it. I love it to this day. I haven't kept up with much since they're only catching stuff here and now, or even through memes. Yeah, no, that's fair. I think when they kind of started doing doing TV series, that's kind of when Loki was kind of switching off from it, because I saw WandaVision and I saw Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and obviously I see Loki season 1 and 2. But then they just kind of started throwing out a lot of stuff, and it's just I just kind of lost track of them. It's just like, this is a lot. Like, I get it's a big cinematic universe and they're trying to do that, but yeah, well, remember the video I shared to you, or James Gunn, talking about what the issue of superhero movies? He's still right. Yeah, no, definitely. I do agree. It's tricky. As I said, I think the thing is with the MCU, it's kind of gone through its golden. It's kind of gone through its golden age, I suppose now, because like the whole Infinity Stone arc, obviously from like the start of the MCU to Endgame, it really, the films didn't really miss. All the films were collectively all really were all good, and then at late, there's been some good ones, but there's also been a lot of misses. There's been a lot more misses, I think, with MCU stuff at late, which is honestly, it's a shame. It is a shame, but it's just said. Not all. Some films are in they're in the spotlight for a while, and then it's just like, then they lose it. It's just a natural way of things. They're basically emulating comic books. Gotta catch everything if you want the entire story. Yeah, kind of. And I think that's the problem. That's the problem when they started doing the TV series. Like, it wasn't... The way they initially did it was fine. Because, to be fair, WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier was actually good. I generally thought they were good. And obviously Loki Season 1 and 2 was good. It just kind of feels like a lot of the TV series they've been doing, they've just been kind of doing because they can. Because they can kind of thing. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of stuff, so I don't really know. But I'm glad he's not going to overextend the DCU. He and the team are going to make sure everything can be the best it can be. And that's the best way to do it, honestly. The MCU is just kind of, they broadened it out too much. There's just too much content to watch. Because, I mean, to be completely honest with you, when I saw the Agatha Witch series, the antagonist from WandaVision, when I saw that she was getting a series, I literally, like, don't get me wrong, she was a cool, I really loved her character in WandaVision, but like, do you need a series? I mean, I don't know. I can't judge. I haven't watched it, so I'm not judging it. I'm just more or less just kind of going, really? kind of thing. But like I said, but that's just me kind of looking at it as someone who hasn't watched it, you know? I mean, the series is probably really good. I mean, from what I've heard from the people who have watched it, they generally enjoyed it. Tackle's been to the ground. I'm guessing you've seen Agatha then. As I said, that it's just my humble opinion. It's like I'm speaking as someone who hasn't seen it. It's why I'm not being really critical about it, because it's like I'm not gonna call a series shit because I haven't watched it. Like, I only say if something is bad if I've watched it and generally think, yeah, this is bad. You know? Because trust me, there's a couple of things there's a lot of TV that I've watched. There's a lot of like streaming stuff that I've seen recently that I've watched, and I was like, no, it's a complete waste of time. A complete waste of time. But you know, sometimes things just be like that these days. You get good TV and then you get crap TV. Oh, here's actually a question for you guys in chat. What is something that you've watched that everyone has seen, that everyone says is amazing, but you think is overrated? I'm kind of curious. If anyone has a series, or even a movie, If you got like a series or a movie that you like, everyone really likes, but you think is just overrated, or mid at best, or mediocre, as some people like to say. Have you watched Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man yet? I haven't. I haven't had a chance, because when it started airing was about the time I started dying from the sickness I got. So I haven't really had a chance. So I haven't really done a whole lot of anything. I will get to it at some point. Maybe I might even watch it as a stream. I'm just kind of very much in the mood at the moment. I will start with, like, in terms of the raid series, I will start with I am going to go. I mean, this might not be much of a hot take, but Game of Thrones. I will admit, I know the general like story of the whole thing of Game of Thrones, but to be completely honest, I think it's overrated. I think it's a little bit overrated. Like, it's good, but I wouldn't say it was absolutely amazing. So what, like the whole internet was talking about, like when it was airing. I definitely wouldn't go that. I wouldn't want to go, but a good series. But I wouldn't say that it was absolutely freaking amazing. And like quality TV, as some people say, but yeah. You know, humble opinion. Dude, it's awesome in my biased opinion. No, that's fair. No, say that's fair. If you like it, that's great. But said, I haven't seen it, so I'm obviously not going to say it. It's just, you know, as someone who was kind of watching, who's kind of seen it from like outside, it's just so that's kind of just what I'm seeing of it. It's just kind of like, why are they making a series about her? Like, will it add anything, or are they just kind of doing it because the character was popular? You know, because Disney are quite notorious for doing series about characters, not just in Marvel, but in general, just doing spin-off series about characters because they're popular, and you're just kind of like, So I haven't seen Game of Thrones because of how hyped it was. I mean, to be fair, if you like medieval kind of like stuff, kind of like fantasy things, you'll probably like it. But for me, it was just kind of like, it was good, but I wouldn't like it wasn't. I think it was definitely overhyped. I think it was, personally. Just humble opinion. But you know. Game of Thrones isn't my thing, haven't watched it and don't plan to. Fair enough. No, that's fair. But it just depends whether or not if people kind of like the fantasy kind of thing. Some people might not. Some people really like it. So it just depends. Personally, it just wasn't. I didn't mind it, but definitely wouldn't say it was absolutely amazing, especially after the ending as well. Bits I saw were great, but it didn't click on me. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's kind of it for me as well. I guess I wasn't too invested. I guess some of the people who had like been watching like the whole series, I kind of like known bits and pieces throughout the series. Like, I knew the general gist and story, but I guess I didn't have that connection to the characters as some people did. So yeah, maybe it just wasn't. Maybe just because I wasn't that invested in it. Mayhaps. I reckon. No, it's an interesting one. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what movies did I think? Actually, I'm kind of curious about one thing. Actually, kind of curious about has anyone seen the movie Gravity, the one with Sandra Bullock and is it George Clooney? The one where they're like they're astronauts, like on a satellite, and something goes wrong. Something goes very, very wrong, and they're like trapped in space. For a minute, has anyone seen that movie? I'd be kind of curious what people say about that one, because I have very strong opinions on that movie. I don't know if I've ranted about it before. Nope, next question. Fair enough. Nope, next question. Fair enough. Yeah, that film... Okay, more just the last half. That film, to me, is a prime example of a movie critic of when I just don't listen to movie critics anymore. Because movie critics like praised that film, like really praised it. And when me and my family watched it, we just kind of looked at each other. When it ended, we kind of looked at each other and said, that was a pile of shit. It was just so... apart from the visuals, the film was just so boring. Like, I couldn't say I've seen a more boring film than Gravity. It's just like, oh my god. It just baffled me, man. It baffled me. I think that's all I can really say. I need to see what its rating is on Rotten Tomatoes. My curiosity is high. Gravity movie. Let's go away. I don't want to read it. Oh, sod off. Go away, Google. I don't want to do all this. Sod off. I want to have a look at something, for goodness sake. Wow, that's garbage. 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. You've got to be kidding me. That film was only an hour and a half. Jesus, that film for like 2 hours. I mean, to be fair, I probably, if I watched the film again, I might have different opinions. Yeah, no, that's bizarre. That's bizarre to me. There are so many films that like have either a very low critic score, but I think it's generally been alright, or it's like they have high critic scores, and I watched it and the film is crap. And it's just like, ugh. I don't get it. I think whatever... I mean, at the end of the day, movie critics are only just... They're just paid to give their opinion on something at the end of the day. It's just... Some of the stuff that they say about certain things just makes me laugh, because they were completely... That's one of them. They were completely trashed on one of this. I think this kids animation. I can't remember what one it was, but this one critic just completely trashed into it, saying, "Oh, like it's unrealistic and unbelievable and things like that. Don't take your kids to go watch it." And I'm just kind of, I looked at his thing and it's just like, it's a kids film, mate. Like, you boring bastard. It's just like, you must be so fun going to taking you to go and watch movies. Like, holy crap. Like, if that's what you're saying about a bloody kids film, like, holy. But alas, there are some people like, oh, did you switching on topics on terms of critics, did anyone see that video of that guy that was absolutely just saying absolutely ridiculous stuff about Sonic 3? Like saying things like children deserve better movies and whatnot, and I'm just kind of like, what film did you go and watch? It's like, are you sure you went and saw Sonic 3? Because Sonic 3 is definitely a movie that a lot of kids are gonna go and watch. I mean, hell, some of the kids in the place that I work at have seen Sonic 3 and they love Sonic. So, you know, it's no idea what the hell they're on about. I wouldn't be surprised if some reviewers are brought. Yeah, that's true as well, I suppose. Again, I don't understand why people care about people's opinions on the internet. Like, if you generally want to watch something, just go and watch it. It's always so bizarre to me. I haven't seen any reviews on Sonic 3. No, it was this. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's like a YouTuber or influencer, or whatever you want to call it, like one of those YouTube reviewers people. I don't know if that's what he is, or if he does other content, but he got absolutely slandered by like everyone online because what he was saying about Sonic 3 was just wrong, and he just sounded like his review just sounded like, you must be so boring. Like, if you're saying all of this about Sonic 3, it's just like, come on, dude. Like, come on. It's just crazy. Because Sonic 3 is amazing. Like, as put it this way, watching Sonic 3 is making me want to play Sonic games in a future stream, and to be completely honest, I might even play Sonic Heroes on stream at some point. Maybe on Twitch. I think that could be quite fun. I honestly don't care what some loser critic who clearly failed in my past state. True, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, I only really follow one. There's like one reviewer on YouTube that I watch. It's like, is it Jeremy or something like that? I can't remember his name. He reviews. He's got like a red. He talks like in front of like a red background kind of thing. You might have seen some of his stuff before. He's been doing it for a while, but he gives like a really kind of genuine thoughts on films, and I kind of like his reviews. Although to be fair, the only reviews I don't really like of his is when he reviews Star Wars stuff, because he's very much not a fan of a lot of the new Disney stuff. To which I can understand to a degree in some parts, but like he was one of those people who just was basically hate watching the AreaLight. Like, he was doing like weekly episodes of each episode, and he was just slandering it, and I'm just like, dude, why are you watching it? Like, the only reason you're doing this is just to hop on the hate train and the views and all that from YouTube, and it's just like, that's really sad. That's so sad, but you know, whatever. He does his thing at the end of the day. I don't know if I mentioned before, but I saw the Wild Robot. Oh, you saw it. What did you think? What did you think, Isaac? Honestly, that was probably one of my favorite films that came out last year. At the very least, probably my favorite animated film. I said the other day you should play Shadow Generations. Yeah, no, I think I will at some point. Definitely, I've got to kind of ease back into Sonic games. I think because it's been a while since I've really played. Well, I say a while. I did play Shadow the Hedgehog around about this time last year, didn't I? So that's a lie. That is a lie, and I'm sorry. Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is so good. But I think if I'm going to play Sonic Heroes on stream, I need to get a new controller for my PS2, because I don't know, for those who was in my Twitch stream before, I mentioned it, but the controller that I use for my PS2, it's an original PS2 controller, and I actually remember buying this controller in the stores. I remember buying it. It is old, and I am honestly very surprised that it's still working. But to be completely honest, might need to retire it because it is effed. It's buggered. It's buggered. It is absolutely buggered. Yeah, no, I have to definitely look at that. It was absolutely amazing. Several times I thought it was going to end, it continued on, and it was very. Yes! That's what I thought as well. I thought, like, at certain points, like, it could have ended at so many points. But it kind of kept going, and it wasn't in a bad way. It just kind of kept adding on to it. And they said because it was really well written, it was like, this is amazing. Like, this is just really well written and just so well done. That I just really hope that if they are going to be doing sequels to it, which I imagine they would, I hope that they adapt it the same way they did the first one, because it was just really well done. 07 PS2 controller, yeah. And the problem is you can't really buy an original PS2 controller now. Like, the only ones you can buy, they're basically knockoffs on Amazon. Hold off on Sonic Heroes, because obviously rumors buzzed around that it's being remade. Yeah, no, true. Wait, was it? Well, wait, was the rumors of that? Wait, the rumors of that being remade coming out this year? That could be interesting. Yeah, I suppose that'll be one to wait to stream them. I'd be really curious on how they've done that remake, because unless they've just done a complete graphics rehaul of it, I don't really know what else they could really do, because they can't really change the actual like game engine itself all that much. I mean, they can make it smoother, obviously, and then make it so you don't fall off the freaking map 90% of the time. But yeah, no, I don't really know. There's really, I'm gonna guess they probably just completely revamped. They probably just completely reworked on it from the ground up, kind of like what they did with the Resident Evil games. The thing too is that every time it could have ended, it would have been a satisfying ending. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's rumored for this year, but I'm not convinced it's happening. Fair enough. No, that's fair. Yeah, as I said, I'm just really curious on where it will go, on how they can do it, because I imagine they'll be fixing a lot of things with it. So I imagine it's just if it is happening, it's just completely revamped, been completely remade and revamped from like the ground up. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I guess is how they're doing it, because I don't really understand what else they could really do with Sonic Heroes. It's quite a tricky game to do. Well, something that's this might be interesting for some people that I read up recently. So this is more just like what I read up. So whether or not this is true, I don't know for 100%. But something that I saw was that the voice actor who played Sonic in Sonic Heroes, and I think like the Sonic Adventure games, I guess before that, I think when the actor who played Sonic from like 2004 like onwards, he played the role for like 7 years, I think. I can't think of his name. He's kind of like, whenever I think of Sonic, Sonic's voice, it's kind of him. I can't think of his name. But when he actually retired from the role of Sonic, supposedly the bloke who voiced him in the early Sonic games, actually offered to come back to play him. But Sega actually apparently declined it and got someone else to voice it, which I thought was kind of weird. I thought that was kind of... Jason Griffin, that's the one. Thank you. Sorry. Jason Griffin. I was kind of quite surprised to hear that they actually supposedly declined his offer to return back to Sonic, because it's kind of like... I mean, I would have got him back, because I thought he sounded really good as Sonic, the bloke who played him in like Sonic Heroes number 4. I thought he was a really good Sonic. Humble opinion, of course, but you know... I think Jason Griffin, I think, is Sonic for me, because he's the one who I grew up when I was growing up playing the Sonic games at that time. Like, that was Sonic. He was Sonic for me at the time, and obviously... I'm guessing he played Sonic in Sonic X as well. I might be wrong. Or Sonic X Dub, I suppose I should say. I might be wrong in that, actually. Might have to think about that one, actually. Might have to look that one up. Might have to look that one up, but I'm pretty certain he did. Yeah, no, I was quite surprised to hear that supposedly that actor... I need to look him up. Because I can't just keep saying that actor. That's just going to bug me. Sonic Heroes. Sonic voice actor. Dean Bristow? Is that his name? Oh no. Who the hell is Dean? Why the hell did they say Dean? Who the hell is Dean Bristow? Brian Jamon. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's it. Ryan, that name rings a bell now. Yeah, no, that's the one. Ryan Jamond. Yeah, Sonic Heroes voice actor is Ryan Jamond. Yep. Looked it up now. So, I think he was a really good Sonic. I'm quite surprised that they didn't ask him to come back in again, I guess, but... I mean... I guess it depends how they're doing a remake. If they're doing it like the Resident Evil ones, the Resident Evil games, they're probably going to get newer casting, but I think it would be a shame to do that. I look kind of hope they keep the original voices in the game, but it might not be possible. I don't know. I don't know if that would be possible with what they're planning to do. But again, it just depends what they're planning, how they're planning on doing this remake, I suppose. But we'll wait and see. Oops. Okay, yeah, I can see that. That is fine, that is fine. Hello, Brick Battle Studios. Welcome, welcome. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is red. Red is my favorite color. It's a very simple one, but red has always been my favorite color. What are yours? What are your favorite colors, chat? I believe... Was it Isaac or someone else? Someone else said their favorite color was red as well. I might be wrong. I might be wrong on that one. Do correct me if I'm wrong. Hello, Ancient Historical. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. My title of my video stream is working. Haha, everyone is coming in saying what up or hello. In 2021, the current voice Sonic, Roger Craig, initially retired from voice Sonic during that period. Ryan Domain was actually interested in coming back to role. Ah, yes, no, that was... Oh, that must have been that. Yeah. No, I think I remember now. Oh, yeah, no, that must have been what I heard then. Okay, no, that's fair. No, that'll be it then. Be interesting to see. Favorite color is green. Any shade of green. Yeah, that'll be mine. Red. Nice. Oh yeah, no, I remember your favorite color is green. Mine. I do remember that. Mine is cool. He also likes green. Green is not. I do like green's a nice color. I don't know. Red has always been my favorite color. Like if any of the games, any of like the old school PlayStation games, where it was like a red versus blue, I'd always be on Team Red because red just looked cooler. Yeah, no, I think. Otherwise, but then decided to retire himself from voice acting, from voicing Sonic. Ah, right, so that's the story. Fair enough. Maybe he decided he enjoyed playing the role then, I guess. Either that or a paid good. That's usually why a lot of voice actors come back, or why a lot of actors come back to things, really, isn't it, these days? The money is good. Usually. What about you again? My favorite color? My favorite color is red. Favorite color is red. Can't really see any other colors. No, it's just red. It is just red. Gonna do a very amusing thing quickly, because I always seem to do on these Just Chatting streams. Wah! Green Boy Flash. Goodbye. You've got your second of Green Boy. There you go. I hope you're satisfied. I hope you are all satisfied with your 1 second of the Green Boy. To be fair, I don't really know there's really much else to say, really. Not much else more to talk about, I don't think. We'll just be kind of blabbering on about random stuff, but that's just how these Just Chatting streams work, I suppose. The Green Boy, yep. In the flesh. Green Boy in the flesh. Definitely always fun looking on eBay and seeing the prices of some figures, and it's kind of like, ha, I have some of those figures, and all of those are worth so much money. I gotta sell a lot of things. I'm kind of fuzzy. Oh, sorry, my voice went a little bit. My throat went a little bit weird. I'm honestly kind of half tempted to make like a brickling shop, because I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous stream, but eBay are doing a very, very weird change, and until I kind of look up more on how it works, I don't know if I'm really going to sell with them anymore, because they're implementing a new thing. The seller doesn't get paid the money until the item is confirmed to have arrived to the buyer, and even then it will arrive 2 days after that it's confirmed arrived. And I'm just kind of like, well, hold on. Surely if the buyer doesn't confirm that the thing has arrived, then the seller could be without money for a very long time. That to me just seems very, very flawed. eBay must have something in line to kind of protect sellers, obviously. But I'm just like, that just seems so bizarre. WTF is eBay? Martin, please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. You don't know what eBay is. Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. Don't tell me there are people hearing this. Don't tell me you don't know. That sounds easy. Yeah, right? It sounds so easy to abuse. Like that. I'm sure there's more to it. But that to me, just like from the way I read it, it's just kind of like that really is not doing any good for sellers. Like at all. That just sounds very, to be utterly frank, shit. It sounds very shit, to be completely honest, for sellers. They're just making it so much harder. Of course I'm joking, clown. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Like the WTF in the capitals was that maybe had things like genuine. Like, please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. Is that a joke? No, that's what it is. I can. From February 4th, it's all changing. That's what it was. I could try and find the email. Hold up. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find exactly what they're saying about it. 1 second. Let me have a check. eBay. Yeah, payment changes on account 2025. Let me have a look. Okay, that's very unhelpful. Where is it? I can't find it. Hang on, sorry, bear me 1 second. I'm trying to find it. Yep. Because where's the genuine thing? Why is it all just crappy things? It's all just crappy people making opinions on it. Like, I want to read what it says. Sorry, I'm trying to find it, but it's like there's nothing. I can't find the actual thing. Can't find the actual thing from actual eBay. It's all community crap, and it's just like, where is the actual message from eBay? You stupid thing. Ah. God damn it! Can't find it. Sorry, I'm trying to find it because I want to. I want to show you guys. So bear with me just 2 seconds. Nope, 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 nope. That was a sale. Wow. eBay telling me to find feedback. Nope. Where is it? I wanna read to you what it says. It said it'll probably well, lots of people probably said find it bizarre. eBay balance. I will admit, one thing that was actually not a bad change they did is that they got like an eBay quote eBay balance now, which they essentially like when you sell stuff, the money that you sell goes into like a little eBay balance that you can use to purchase stuff, and but you can choose to have it in. You can choose to obviously withdraw the money out into your actual account, which is great. But it's also kind of good just having the. It's also good having it in like that, so because you've got like a little balance that you can use for it, which I think. Anything else? There we go. Buyer protection. Buyer protection. I want to bring this up. I know you've shared away from playing Sonic 06, but there's a fan-made remake of it that's actually really good. Oh, really? Interesting. Oh, right. Oh, wait, no, that's not. Yeah, here we go. So what's great? So what's great about buyer protection? They said it's added benefits to give buyers more peace of mind when shopping. You got 24-hour customer support, obviously, that's good. And then it says seller paid after delivery. When buying from private sellers, funds will only be sent once the item has been delivered. Like, how shit does that sound? That sounds horrific. That sounds so bad. That's it, and the only thing they're doing now to give your buyers. This is it, and it's 2 days, and I said it's not straight away as well. It's 2 days after delivery is confirmed. Up to 2 days after it's confirmed delivery. It's just like, oh my god, it's just so. That's so bad. That's like so bad. Because for me with that, it's like, how are eBay gonna stop? How are eBay gonna stop people from abusing that? That's what I personally would want to know. Because so far I've not seen it. I've not seen anything that's popped up suggesting how they're going to, you know. There's nothing that I'm seeing that suggests they're going to really be doing much more, because the only thing they've really done for private sellers is that it's free to, you know, do to list stuff now, which, you know, is great, don't get me wrong, but it's just kind of like that whole thing, like that's just shocking. That's so bad, so bad. But yeah, no, I just find it so weird. That to me, just it's. I think it's said as Isaac said, it's like it sounds very easy to abuse, and I definitely agree with that. I've got something up on eBay at the moment. It's actually that sand speeder that I bought. So I would be. And that's gonna be sold like after this stuff goes into full effect. So it'll be very interesting to see how it works from that regards. So it's like an experiment. There's like an experiment, because as long as eBay is sending like multiple things out saying you need to do this, or they're like pestering them, because really. as I said, there is a lot more. There's a lot more flaws and things that go wrong for the sellers, more than bikes. Just to be completely honest, it's like I said, it's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad for sellers. As I said, I don't really understand how they can implement them, forcing them to confirm delivery. Because you could be waiting ages. You could be waiting a week. You could be waiting up to a week, and then you've got to wait an additional 2 days to be paid. And I said that's a joke. I said people are going to stop. People are going to stop listing on eBay at that point in time. I mean, I would. I definitely would. To say that's why I'm considering. That's why I'm considering making like a Brickarms store. As I said, we're gonna wait and see. As I said, this thing I'm setting on eBay at the moment is gonna be past the time that past the time when the stuff is implemented in. So it's free to use because I don't use eBay. Now, eBay has always been good in the past for buying stuff, and some stuff they've implemented, and some stuff I've actually been kind of half tempted to make some short like little story times about some of the stuff that some of my experiences on eBay, because some of the sellers are really something else. Some of the people who I've had to deal with on there, honestly, just something else. They're truly something else. Some people on eBay, but as I said, I'm not. Just one of those things. But anyway, I'm not gonna rant too much more about eBay now, because to be honest, I can actually feel my voice starting to get a little bit croaky. I don't know if you guys can hear my voice going croaky, but it's definitely going a bit croaky. I'm not really up to reading anyone tonight, to be completely honest. I know usually I would, but to be completely honest, actually, I'll have a look. I'll see who is. But to be fair, one of the people who I do, who I would usually raid, doesn't stream anymore, which is a bit unfortunate. A little bit sad, but a bit unfortunate. But you know, such is life, things happen. But I can see who is. I can see if Isla's streaming, if not, because I haven't raided Isla for a hot minute, but I don't think she is. I think she's in the process of kind of setting stuff up. Yeah. No, there's no one. No one that I can see, unless there's anyone else in Gluey streaming right now. There is, but I don't. I've never raided her at all, so to be completely honest, probably not. Hello, Automegas. Welcome. Not gonna lie, dude, we are kind of slowly wrapping it up a little bit. We are kind of slowly wrapping it up now. Been yapping for 2 hours, and I just kind of ranted about eBay for the last 20 minutes and their crappy changes to sellers. But I appreciate you going in either way, man. Yeah, schedule. I'll have a schedule out probably Monday, because I'm working late on Tuesday, so I'm going to be then I won't be able to get scheduled out then, but I'll try and do a schedule for Monday. I would say expect more Twitch streams. I don't really know if I'll do any YouTube streams next week. I might even I might go on like a and do like a Twitch grind and just try and get a push for that affiliate. I think that would be quite a nice surprise to reach affiliate before I go away on holiday. That would be a nice little surprise. But we'll wait and see. But yeah, but in terms of animations, I have got stuff planned. I'm cooking up some stuff. I'm gonna try and get maybe like a little minute shot out, maybe sometime this month, and I'm gonna have a couple of little shorts videos and things scheduled for when I go away. But I'll obviously let you guys know more about that as time gets closer. So yeah, stream-wise, I can't guarantee that I'll be doing YouTube, because I might just do like a push for affiliate. I think, to me, that sounds like a better time to do streaming stuff. And then who knows, maybe I might do, maybe for a giggle, maybe I'll do a maybe I'll do a just chatting stream on Twitch for a laugh. That could be amusing. Seeing what the people are like on Twitch. But yeah, I'll put out like maybe a proper announcement about maybe me moving on to Twitch, moving streams to Twitch. I think maybe over the next week. So yeah, we'll see. We shall wait and see. But anywho, in the meantime, thank you all very much for coming by and watching and listening. I hope you guys enjoyed my rambles, even though it was kind of me just kind of ranting about loins. Hello, Geezer! Hope you're doing well. Yeah, long time to see, mate. Unfortunately, I'm literally wrapping up the stream now. I'm literally wrapping it up now. I've been kind of yapping for over 2 hours and my throat's getting a little bit groggy, so I kind of need to rest it up. But hopefully see you in a future stream. I'll hopefully see you on Twitch. As I said, I'll post like a more big main announcement on my community posts maybe in the next week about my moving to Twitch. It'll be a little bit more abrupt than I was originally planning, but yeah. Regardless, oh damn, River, we're doing good. Yeah. You still planning to do animation and build streams here? I'm not sure yet. Maybe that one's gonna be that one will be a maybe. I think in general, I think I might do like the odd maybe building streams. Maybe will stay here, but I might try and just experiment. I'm just gonna try and experiment with just streaming on Twitch just in general. I feel like I might just literally keep this channel for animations for the foreseeable future. That's kind of where I'm going at the moment. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll wait and see. We shall wait and see. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday and a good rest of your weekend. Hope all is very nice. I'm gonna now go and probably go to sleep because I'm very tired. So take care of yourselves, everyone. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Good night, and bye-bye, and ciao.